We'll take another look at it. It's not going to matter too much for the scoring. Hammer looks fine, as he has all night. And he finishes
all right, guys.
On his
ready?
feet. Frank Sanchez wins it going away, leaves us a bit wanting.
Ew.
And I have to give credit to Christian Hammer coming in.
Yeah,
Are you kidding? 4 days notice?
Christian Hammer was in there. He didn't want to get knocked out, and he didn't get knocked out.
But he fought too, Lennox.
Yeah,
I mean, he came after him. Did what he could. And we're going to take a look at that knockdown. It was scored a knockdown.
All right. So for those who are seeing this video for the first time, by the way, was that a knockdown? That was not a knockdown. This ref has been on some shit all night, but that was not a knockdown. As you can see, it's kind of like a push down right there. We're here live real time. January the 1st, 2022. I was going to say 21. I'm T Street Controversy with Fight View 360. We cover every single major fight live. There is Canelo in his pajamas because let me tell you something. Frank Sanchez, and it's on him because, like, you know, he was supposed to shine in this fight. When you fight a fighter like Christian Hammer, you're supposed to shine in this type of fight. He went 10 rounds with Christian Hammer as the co-feature on a pay-per-view. Frank Sanchez listed at 29 years old. I'm not going to bullshit you. I think he's much older, but hey, you know. 19-0, now 20-0 with 13 KOs. Most significant names on his resume: Efe Ajagba on the undercard of Fury versus Wilder 3. Me personally, I didn't think that fight was going to happen, you know, and was shocked when it was announced. And then Joey Dueco of New Jersey, I believe. He took on Christian Hammer, 26, now should be 9 with 16 KOs, 34 years old, German, late step in. He was stopped by Efe Fury earlier this year, which is crazy. I meant last year, 2021. Let me turn it up.
All three judges scored about the same, 100 to 89. All three in favor of the winner, and still undefeated, the Cuban Flash, Frank Sanchez.
Frank Sanchez, 20-0, wins every round, a shutout win with the knockdown he was given credit for. And a good professional effort by Christian Hammer on short notice. He did his job. The main event is coming up next. Frank Sanchez, one of the top 10 heavyweights in the world, gets a win going away. Easy work, but he had to work to get it. Main event is next. Let's go back upstairs to Kate Abdo and Sean Porter.
So let's go look at it. This is who Christian Hammer's been stopped by. He was stopped by Efe Fury. He went 10 with Luis Ortiz, 10 with Tony Yoka. He even went 12 with, you know, Alexander Povetkin. He stopped David Price. He was stopped by Tyson Fury. But in my opinion, Frank Sanchez, he didn't step on the gas. He should have stopped him. You see what I'm saying? You know, I just don't see it. I've been trying to see it in Frank Sanchez. I got to be honest. I don't see it. I don't see it. He is currently ranked number 5 by the WBC, ahead of Luis Ortiz, below Joseph Parker. The question is, Frank Sanchez, by the way, the main event's up next. What's going to be next for Frank Sanchez? Would he fight Luis Ortiz? Would he fight Eddy Ruiz? You know, like, what's the plan right there? Because now he's on his second co-feature, or chief support of a pay-per-view. Surprisingly, he is not ranked by the WBA, and he is not ranked by the IBF or the WBO. So the path for him is the WBC. But now, you know, it's like, okay, like, we got to think he's with PBC, in the PBC stable. Realistically, you want to keep him fighting top 15 guys. Who's going to be the next guy that he's going to fight realistically? You think it's going to be Robert Helenius? I'm thinking it could possibly be Robert Helenius. Or they'll try to pull one of these names. You know, we don't know what's going on with Michael Hunter, but maybe PBC would pick him up. He'll get a big payday against the top 5 and lose. That's kind of how I feel too, actually. Carlos Negron next. That's who he was supposed to fight, right? You think they'll still revisit that? PBC would do some shit like that. Just like I still believe they're going to do Tank versus Rolly again. You know, they're going to revisit that. Yeah, I'm just not high on Frank Sanchez, man. And what's even crazier, it's like, damn, you know, PBC, like, you're a pay-per-view. We can't get a post-fight interview? Like, what the hell? They doing, you know, Luis Ortiz, you know, shoulder build-up content. Maybe I missed something. I'm going to rewind back. They're not going to get a man no type of post-fight interview. Crazy. Well, let's talk about the heavyweights as a whole since Luis Ortiz is next. Honestly, I can't. You know what I really see? What I really see? I see Luis Ortiz versus Andy Ruiz on pay-per-view. That's what I really see. If Luis Ortiz beats Charles Martin tonight, you know? Tyson Fury, we don't know what the hell he's going to do. On January 11th, Tyson Fury and Dylan White have a purse bid, 80-20 split. Don't be surprised if Dylan White pull out for some fucking reason. He can't fight Manuel Charr. Manuel Charr linked up. Manuel Charr and Trevor Bryan have to fight, and I believe that fight is booked. But we never know because Manuel Charr, we never know with him. It looks like Alexander Usyk and Joshua's going to move forward. You know, Eddie Hearn was saying they wanted that shit in February, you know, but I knew that shit wasn't going to be in no February or no March. You know, they're going to give AJ all the time he needs because AJ lose again, he's done. I mean, he's not going to be done, but you kind of get what I'm saying. Like, the mystique going to be gone from him. Joe Joyce is the next WBO mandatory. But him and Joe Parker, I think that makes sense for both of them to fight. Daniel Dubois is targeting the winner of Manuel Charr, Trevor Bryan, to be the mandatory for Usyk via the WBA. I don't know about that. I think Frank Sanchez is really like, you know, like with PBC now. Like, I think he's like with them. Yeah, right now it's gonna be a nice listen. Frank Sanchez, like it's too many other people in line right now for the heavyweight title. He's not gonna get like a mandated title shot anytime soon. So which means he's gonna have to like fight like known names, you know, like known names. But yeah, but waiting for the main event to start. It's going to be starting soon. And let's see what Sean Porter's talking about. Earlier, he said that he had Luis Ortiz as his number 2 heavyweight.
This fight isn't going to go the distance. I believe one of them.
I mean, is that the thing where we've kind of talked up the fact that for both of these guys, this is a fight that they need to win. Not only win, but also need to make a statement in. How do you deal with that kind of pressure mentally when you're coming into a fight like this?
I was going to say, like, we as the fighters, we hear everything you guys say, and we believe a lot of it, but some of it, we do have to put it in the back of our minds.
I would love an upset. That would wake me up. I would love an upset. You know, but, you know, I mean, we've seen Luis Ortiz get knocked out, so we know it can happen. And we've seen him get hurt, so we know that can happen. You know, and they're both southpaws, so that advantage is taken away. But Luis Ortiz has, you know, at least a mile better of boxing pedigree. You know, like dude can fight, and like he can fight. And also at his age, his listed age, even 42 years old, you know, he don't have a lot of time to waste. And with the way the boxing the way the heavyweight division is working right now, as we talked about, you know, like you lose, you go way to the back of the line. You see what I'm saying? A lot of these guys like the reason why Dylan White can't fuck up is because he may not ever get a title shot. Look how long he had to wait now. And with the way things are set up, you know, with the mandatories being put in place, you know, for example, WBC mandatory right now is Dylan White. The WBA, they got Trevor Bryan, Daniel Dubois, and Manuel Charr. They got to sort their shit out. And then it'll be the next WBA mandatory. Right now, the IBF is going to be between the winner of this fight, Luis Ortiz, Charles Martin, And then Felix Hergovitz, that one is going to be the IBF mandatory from my understanding. On the WBO side is Joe Joyce, and then Joseph Parker's up there as well. So you got like guys like, you know, like Frank Sanchez, you know, Andy Ruiz, who else? You know, if Joshua loses, you know, the Usyk, you know, Deontay Wilder, back of the line. How old do I think who is? Frank Sanchez or Luis Ortiz? Well, Frank Sanchez, I think Frank Sanchez like 33, 35. Luis Ortiz, I'm putting him like 48, to be honest with you. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. Here's that listed weight and height. I put the link right in the chat for those who want to buy the pay-per-view. The main event is starting shortly. 42 years old. Charles Martin listed at 35, 6'4" for Luis Ortiz, 6'5" for Charles Martin, 243 for Luis Ortiz, 246 and a quarter for Charles Martin. 78-inch reach for Luis Ortiz, 80-inch for Charles Martin. Luis Ortiz, 12-year pro and 8-year pro for Charles Martin. Looks like they're doing the ring walks. Finally getting into it. They're doing the ring walks. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I don't think that Charles Martin can outbox Luis Ortiz. I don't see it. Get my scorecards just in case we got to score this. Look, this do not look like no fucking pay-per-view venue, bro. But I get it. I get it. I wonder if he coming out to his own rap music.
Hey. Never seen a dead body. Riding around town. Came outside the day like dead body.
What channel? Ha! You mean what pay-per-view, pal? $39.99. PBC on Fox pay-per-view. I'm watching via fight.tv. Ha! Talk about what channel? You casual fan coming here to my some channel. William Smith said neither Ortiz or Martin will get a title shot off of this fight. Yeah, they won't. Yeah, I do not like that venue, bro. And it's empty as shit in that joint. Bro, it's empty as shit in that joint, bro. This is some sorry ass shit. But hey, all right. You know, let me enjoy the fight. You know, I'm here for Charles Martin. How about that? That's all I'm here for.